I get it. I ain't have long. Okay, I get it. I understand. I apologize. Okay, look, man, I'm rearranging my entire office. I want to be able to throw more Knicks stuff on. You guys can't see it, but you guys will see it in future videos. I'm gonna put more Knicks stuff. I'm rearranging stuff so clothes are just there, and it's. I'll get to them. Okay, just give me a chance. What's good, CK Crew? It's your boy CK2K, and welcome back to another video. Shout out to everybody who responded to the community tab right away. I put on the community tab that I was going to do a Q&A, ask whatever question you want to ask, and let's get to them. And you guys dropped some amazing, fun questions, so I'm going to try my best to get through every single one of these. And for the ones I don't get to, I will answer via comments in the comment section. So you're going to get your answer one way or another, whether it's on this video or it's in the community tab. But as always, appreciate all you guys for participating. All the fun stuff that we do on this channel. So as always, I love to communicate with you guys about basketball and everything. So go join the Discord. The conversations are there. It's a lot of fun. We talk about Knicks, but we talk about everything, anything NBA hoops. You join the Discord. We have conversations for it. It's lit. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun community. It's almost like a Reddit. It's almost pretty identical like a Reddit, except I have I have conversations with you guys more frequently because I get to see it and I get the notifications first. So go join there. We have fun. Drop your memes, drop whatever you want to drop. It's a lot of fun over there. So we are going through all the questions, you know. I'll give you all the answers that you want for these questions. A lot of fun stuff here. So let's get through these. Shade Warrior 7. Do you think Zion will be a bust? No, I don't think it'll be a bust. I think his floor is like a Blake Griffin kind of guy. I don't see Zion Williamson being a guy that's going to completely flop in the league. I think he has too much dog in him and too much want to be great that he's not going to flop. So I think he has a high ceiling, but I think his floor is Blake Griffin. Even that is still an all-star and being something good in the league. So I think, no, Zion will not be a bust. Carlos, how will Game of Thrones end if the Knicks fall to 5 in the draft? Who do we pick? How did Game of Thrones end? I don't know how Game of Thrones is gonna end. I can't answer that. I'm late in the game. I'm barely finished in season 6 right now. I'm trying to get to season 8. I'm almost there. So I don't know where you guys are at. I don't know where everything is at in Game of Thrones in real life. And don't spoil it for me in the comments, because if you do, I'm deleting it and I'm banning you off this channel. Go ahead, try me. And if we fall to 5, who do we pick up? Look, man, I'm still very heavy on Jarrett Culver and Cam Reddish. I know Cam Reddish has dropped on a lot of people's mock drafts, but to me, I still feel like as far as potential and with the right kind of coaching and the right kind of development, he's still going to be a solid. I think he's going to be a nice player in this league. 6'9", defensive abilities, has the ability to score when he scores consistently. I like him a lot. A lot of people think he's a lot like Kevin Knox, but that's for those who probably have not really seen much Cam Reddish. But Cam Reddish and Jarrett Culver are probably my 2 favorites at the 5 spot. If Jarrett Culver makes it that low, because I don't even know if he will make it that low anymore. Damian Perez, who's your second favorite team in the league? That's a hard question. I don't have a second favorite team. I can say that confidently. I don't have a second favorite team in the league. I love the NBA. The Knicks are my team. That's my favorite team of all time. If it past the Knicks, I do then follow by player. Like my favorite basketball player of all time is Tracy McGrady, who's on the Knicks for half a season. If I was not watching the Knicks, a lot of my friends could attest to this. I watched a lot of Tracy McGrady. I watched a lot of Tracy McGrady because more times than not, the Rockets made it to the postseason. So I really go by players more so than teams, because it's just Knicks and that's it. Knicks forever. Now, it was not a favorite team, but just because I'm out here, I would say the Clippers, because I don't like the Lakers. I can't stand the Lakers. I mean, they have Lonzo. That's the only player on the team I really care much about. But I can't stand the Lakers. I'm not a fan of Laker fans. But the Clippers, I do stand behind. I love what they have as an organization. I love what they do as the younger brother team. I know we have our own as the Nets, and I hate you hear me talk crap on the Nets, but I like the Clippers, man. I root for the Clippers, and I hope that they're able to get that monkey off that back, especially with the disrespect that Laker fans give Clipper fans. It's ridiculous to me. So Jeffrey's Ventura, he said, if the Knicks, hopefully I said your last name right, if the Knicks make the finals, what team do you want them to play? Well, realistically, I mean, obviously we're making the finals because we have Kevin Durant, probably Kyrie Irving. So, but I still think realistically we would still end up seeing probably like a Rockets or a Warriors. But as far as want, I would say the Lakers. I would love to see a New York, LA NBA Finals. That would be dope. I just think that'd be something that'd be so dope for the NBA, especially today, to see the Knicks and the Lakers, the two most storied franchises, playing against each other. LeBron versus Kevin Durant, but this time on two, storied franchises. Nothing against the Warriors. That's more of a shot at the Cavaliers. Peso, what's up? Peso Carter, he said, would you be content with Jimmy Buckets, Kemba, and the 5th pick? And if the BB gods, basketball gods, decide that to be our fate, what would you guess our record would be at the end of next season? Oh God, no, I would not be content with that. I would personally rather us not throw a lot of money at anybody if we strike out with Kevin Durant and Kyrie. My thing is, if we don't get Kyrie, I don't want any other point guards. I know Kemba is nice. I know Kemba's top talent, but I'd rather have Kevin Durant and the continued growth of Dennis Smith Jr. than try to get anybody that's not Kyrie in there. Kyrie's probably the only point guard outside of Dennis Smith Jr. that I'm okay taking that starting spot. And again, nothing to Kemba. I know he's an all-star caliber kind of guy, and he probably would be nice next to Kevin Durant, and I would see it. I wouldn't be mad if we did it, but personally, being frugal, I would say I would rather just, if we can't get Kevin Durant, then move on and just go with what we got with our draft. And if that happens where we get the 5th pick and we strike out, I'm still okay with that. We still have a lot of young talent. We get the right kind of vets to fill in with them, to try to just continue to grow these guys and probably go like the Sacramento Kings route, where it's more of we're getting a taste of winning, but we're still young, but we have the right kind of vets around us. I'd be okay with that. So there's a long-term, effect with the guys that we have on our team. I hope that makes sense. But no, I would not be content with the Jimmy Buckets, Kemba, bailout. We would just be repeating history. Bailey, Moan, and CK, when are you going to consistently upload? I know I need to get better with that. But for those who have not already noticed, the schedule is Tuesday, Thursday, and sometimes Saturday. And then of course on Sundays we have Coast to Coast. But yeah, so you always need to be looking for a video on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because those are the days that I will be uploading. If I don't upload on those days, give me hell. I deserve it. But yeah, that's for right now. Especially now that I am hosting over on the Fumble, you'll be getting 2 other days of me over on a different channel. If you're not subscribed to Fumble, go subscribe to Fumble. I will get better at that, Bailey. I'm trying. Especially now that we're in the off season. I'm trying, Jennifer. I'm trying. Ooh, Brian Wilford, I love this question, and I'm gonna tell you the answer is yes before I even read it. If all goes well this off season and we land the trifecta of Zion, Durant, Irving, do you bring back Melo for his swan? Yes. Didn't even finish. Yes. 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 Yes, 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 yes. Even if we don't get Zion, even if we don't get Irving, if we just get Durant, I'm okay with getting Melo on the team too. All of these vets, especially, I would love to see Melo be put into the sunset as a Knicks great, because I've said it. I never want him to go, because I wanted him to, even if he doesn't get a championship ever in his career, I wanted him to go down as a Knick great. And that was my biggest thing. I think right now, even if he never comes back to Knick, I think you could probably put him in the conversation. But yeah, I would love to have Melo, especially if he's okay. Not okay. If we can convince him to come off the bench and play, 20 minutes a game. Like, I feel like if he had gone to the Lakers, I think Melo would have been a good player, because he'd be around LeBron James all the time. So I feel like you would have gotten a better version of Melo. But I think it'd be the same thing here if you have a coaching staff, like, nothing against the Rockets or the Thunder, but like, think about those kind of guys that you're on, like Russell Westbrook and Paul George. Paul George is more reserved. Russell Westbrook is about working with himself. And the same thing with James Harden and Chris Paul, you know what I'm saying? But you have LeBron James. LeBron James is going to hit up Melo and be like, yo, let's go get this. I feel like that would be the same way with the Knicks. David Fizdale is in everybody's ear, from, vets to young guys. And I think, Durant's the kind of guy that likes to work out with it. And hell, Durant has worked out with Melo in Black Ops basketball. So, yeah. That was a long answer. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. 1,000 times yes, Brian. Mason Holtorf, I like this question. Who will strive better if not traded, injured among the rookies in 2-3 years? As much as Kevin Knox is my guy, I think because of the extra tangibles that Mitch has, Mitch is going to be the guy. I think is going to be in about 2 years, he's going to probably be the guy. I do think Knox is a close second, but because Mitch already has the up on defense, he's growing offensively, his leadership and all kinds of stuff like that already puts him, I think, above Knox right now. As you guys know, Knox is my guy, but at the same time, I'm a realist. So yeah, I would definitely think it's gonna be, it'll be Mitch, Knox, and then Trier. Melvin, my guy, he said, how did you learn to edit and what program did you use to edit? Wow, that's a great question. You want the honest answer? The honest answer, I did not go to school for any of this kind of stuff. I literally just learned by doing. I have another channel, CKTV, go check it out. I literally started editing and I did not know what the hell I was doing. I used a program called Sony Vegas Pro, which is probably still one of my favorite programs to this day. And then I mastered that and I was doing videos like this one.
You're waiting in line at the coffee shop and your order number is 69. Your immediate reaction is This smile is because I thought it was only funny that happened before, not because I want to choose. I start fantasizing about that. That's not what I do at all. Oh, look at this guy. We're gonna make him. Oh, there it is. Oh, a little more right there. Oh,
that's nasty.
But then I decided to challenge myself and use an actual program that, you know, you see a lot of the professionals use. And eventually my job at the Fumble, because I'm their editor and I became their editor. I'm not making this up. I learned how to do Adobe Premiere on the spot, based off of the, you know, the knowledge I have from the other program, Sony Vegas and YouTube. And that's how I learned how to do it, because I was just doing it. I had my own YouTube channel. I was learning as I went on there. And then now the rest is history. Now I love using Adobe Premiere, and I still feel like I have a long way to go. I appreciate all your guys' comments that you always give me about my editing and the fun stuff that I do, but I still feel like I have so much further to go in my editing. I'm the worst person to ask about any kind of editing tips, because I literally taught myself how to edit in 2015, and now here we are. Oh my goodness, Stratus. Pepperoni or plain pizza, Coke or Pepsi, Daenerys or Sansa, low tops or high top. All right, let's get it. All right, now look. New York is the only place that I will ever enjoy plain pizza, because anywhere else I don't like plain cheese pizza. New York, I can eat a plain cheese pizza, not a problem. But because of that, because I've eaten pizza many other places, I'm gonna go with pepperoni. But New York is the only place I am perfectly fine with a plain piece of cheese pizza. Coke or Pepsi? Either or. I'm not actually, I have no favorite on that one. I'll go with Coke just because I like vanilla Coke. But if you give me a Pepsi, I'm not the kind of person that's gonna be like, I don't like Pepsi. Daenerys or Sansa? This is hard. This is why this is hard, because I love Daenerys because her name is Emilia Clarke and she spells it with an E at the end. My name is Chris Clarke. I spell mine with an E at the end. So she is my soul sister. She doesn't even realize it. But then there's Sansa, who is played by Sophie Turner, who a lot of my Knicks fans know she is a diehard Knicks fan. So it's like, I love you. But if you're going to go from the characters, then that's different. I think from where I'm at, like I said or a few questions ago, I'm only on season 6, and Sansa is finally, you know, growing some balls, growing a pair. But Daenerys to me has just been a badass from the jump. So because of that, I'm going to go with Daenerys. I'm going to go with my sister, Emilia Clarke. But it's hard for me because Sansa and Sophie Turner, like I said, the next thing. So I'm going to go with Daenerys. Give me Khaleesi. Low tops or high top kicks? I love low tops. All my shoes are low tops. Everything you see ankles. All my shoes you see ankles. Ankles, low top, you see? Low top, you see everything. I got like 50 pairs of NMDs. Like this one, I'm wearing one right now. Low tops, no, everything I own low tops. And yes, they're all Adidas because I'm an Adidas guy. But KD, you come to the Knicks, I'll buy some Nikes. Ryan Weeks, who is your favorite Knick currently, and who is your favorite Knick of all time? Currently, I'm all in on Kevin Knox. I know you're expecting me to say Manny Mudiay, but Manny Mudiay is not gonna be a Knick much longer. Who is your favorite Knick of all time? That is a question. That's a loaded question. I love Bernard King. But I can only go off of what I've watched, and the earliest I watched the Knicks was the 90s Knicks, 98. No, before that, like 97. Off of my lifetime, I'm going to go with Carmelo Anthony, just because that was when I was, you know, really, really into basketball. When I was a kid, I loved the Knicks. I loved basketball, but I understood the game a lot more when, you know, like high school and beyond. So because of that, I think Carmelo Anthony is probably my favorite player, and I loved him from Syracuse and stuff like that. So it's him, and then a close second is Patrick Ewing. Triple double 97. Can you make 2K content? My guy, I'm glad you asked. There will be plenty of 2K content. When 2K20 comes out, I will be having a My Career series on here. I will be doing a lot more My GM. I plan on doing a league that I can do with some subscribers. I think that'd be a lot of fun with you guys, so we can do some videos. Yes, there's going to be tons of 2K content. This year, I just wanted to experiment more on just the Knicks side of content. But now next year, yes, we're going to be doing a better mesh of Knicks and 2K. And that is all the questions I'm going to answer for this one. You guys asked like 48 to 50 questions, one of those two. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Like I said, I will be going through and I will be answering these questions in the comments anyways, as I always do. But as always, I appreciate all you guys' support. You guys are so amazing. I can say thank you from now till the cows come home. Never really did understand that saying. But you guys know the deal. Follow me on my socials that are right here. I don't know what side they on. Join the Discord, links in the description. Get yourself some merch. The merch is comfortable. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Much love, everybody. I'm out of here. Let's get it.